Ladies and gentlemen, sports lovers, basketball fans, and the millions watching around the world, fasten your seatbelts. Because this Sunday, the basketball gods have graced us with a matchup drenched in drama, built on legacy, fired by redemption, and powered by two of the most magnetic forces in women's sports. Caitlin Clark, A'ja Wilson, the Indiana Fever, the Las Vegas Aces. The future, and the present, set to collide under the bright lights of T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, where reputations are forged and titles take shape. It is not just another WNBA game. It is not just a marquee matchup. This is a statement game, a possible finals preview. This is destiny wearing sneakers and shooting from deep. At 3 p.m. ET, ESPN will not just be broadcasting a game. They'll be broadcasting the pulse of a new era. Because Caitlin Clark isn't just a second-year phenom. She's a phenomenon, full stop. A trailblazer with the swagger of a veteran and the mind of a point guard born for the moment. She is averaging 19.9 points, 5.7 rebounds, and a jaw-dropping 8.7 assists per game. She is the conductor of a Fever team that has risen from obscurity to contention. She is the player who silenced the defending champions, the undefeated New York Liberty, with 32 points, 8 rebounds, and 9 assists in a thriller that rocked the league. And she did it coming off a hamstring injury. Because legends don't take time off. They write chapters in pain. They perform under pressure. This is Caitlin Clark, a rising comet still gaining speed. But across the court stands a giant in her own right. A'ja Wilson, champion, MVP, architect of a dynasty in progress. She has already lifted trophies, already etched her name into WNBA history. But her hunger is undiminished. Her intensity is unmatched. Her leadership is unquestioned. This is the heart and soul of the Las Vegas Aces, the team that swept Indiana last season. The team that knows what greatness looks like because they see it in the mirror. The team that has made dominance routine. But 2025 is not 2024. And this Indiana Fever team is not yesterday's news. They've rebuilt. They've retooled. They've reimagined themselves. A new coach. A fresh identity. A belief system rooted in fearless play and hard-nosed defense. At 6-6, they may look average on paper. But numbers lie. Context matters. Because when Clark plays, they're 4-3, including victories over elite teams. Because their chemistry is growing. Because they've already punched their ticket to the Commissioner's Cup final. A tournament that's been an oracle of postseason success for 2 straight years. Indiana isn't hoping to contend. They are contending. And Sunday is their chance to prove it. The arena will be electric. The storylines will be thick with tension. A packed crowd, a national audience, and 2 titans ready to clash. This is Caitlin Clark's biggest spotlight of the season. This is A'ja Wilson's reminder that she's still the mountain to climb. One player chasing greatness. One player defending a throne. There are no scripts for this. There is only what will be. A game that could reshape the playoff picture. A test that could ignite a rivalry for the ages. We are talking about the reigning champions, the team that made the superteam concept real, stacked, seasoned, and dangerous. Las Vegas does not fear the moment. They welcome it. But they have not faced this Caitlin Clark. They have not faced this Indiana Fever. This team that is faster. This team that is smarter. This team that is finding its rhythm and refuses to wait for next season. They want it now. Every pass Clark makes is poetry. Every shot she takes is a dagger. Every dribble, a declaration. But it won't be easy. Because A'ja Wilson has seen challengers before. She has faced off against MVPs, All-Stars, and Olympic legends. And she has come out standing tall. She has the footwork of a ballerina and the toughness of a prizefighter. She commands double teams and still finds a way. She is not rattled. She is not overwhelmed. She is the champion for a reason. But Caitlin Clark has never been afraid of the spotlight. In fact, she thrives in it. The bigger the stage, the brighter her flame. And this Sunday is the biggest of them all, so far. From the hardwood of Iowa to the center stage of the WNBA, her journey has captivated millions. And every dribble on Sunday adds a new paragraph to that story. She will pass. She will score. She will fight for every inch. But she will also be tested. Tested by the best in the game. Tested by a team that has held the trophy, kissed it, and vowed to keep it. And that's what makes this game legendary, the stakes, the stars, the struggle. Because this is more than two teams meeting on a court. This is the collision of dreams. Aja's legacy versus Clark's ascent. Experience versus momentum. Dynasty versus disruption. So clear your calendars. Mute the noise. Turn up the volume. Because you're about to witness fire meet fire. You're about to see if Indiana's spark can light up the desert. You're about to see if Caitlin Clark can carve her name deeper into history, not with promises but with performance. Or, you'll see why the aces still reign. You'll see why Las Vegas doesn't fold. Why they double down when the lights are brightest. Every moment will matter. Every possession will count. Every fan will remember. Sunday at 3 p.m. ET. ESPN. Clark vs. Wilson. Fever vs. Aces. Now versus now. Don't blink. History moves fast.